who was only in his 20s, as we said, 27 or 28, we don't even know his exact age, is simply in over his head without enough allies and could lose control of the country's military. Joining me now is Chad Sweet, co-founder and managing principal at the Chertoff Group, a global security advisory firm. What do you think?
We think, number one, that if you look at this move, if it is true that he did, in fact, order the cessation of all exercises in the country, it's a smart move in the beginning of his consolidation of power. Number one, it prevents any miscues with the United States or the South Korean exercises could be a provocation. Number two, by pulling on the forces back to the garrisons, he's able to have his political officers there to begin the indoctrination of the new regime. And three, it'll enable him to monitor to see if there's any movement of military force that he has not authorized. It'll be very evident to see that someone may be trying to make a faction of the military moving against him. So it's a wise move. He does appear to be in the initial stages in control, but again, this is very early, and it's a watershed moment.
Chad, what is a better outcome for the United States, purely pragmatically, forgetting all humanitarian concerns of which they are serious? Is stability and Kim Jong Un consolidating power better for the U.S. right now, or would we wish for him to not be able to succeed and there to be unrest?
I think the stability is number one right now, but if we think about it, there's kind of three possible scenarios. The best case for us would be something comparable to what Mikhail Gorbachev did in the Soviet Union, which is to have an enlightened leader, where he basically consolidates his power, retains control over the nuclear arsenal, and keeps things stable, but then begins to engage the West. He was educated in the West. Nobody knows his ideology, so that could be an upside surprise. The more likely scenarios are two of the lesser evils. One is that he consolidates power and retains control of the nuclear arsenal, but basically is so focused on his own preservation that he doesn't engage the West. And the horrible scenario to contemplate, he doesn't consolidate power, loses control of the arsenal, and there's an internal devolution of power where nuclear weapons slip into the black market.
That obviously would show why stability and his leadership might be in our interest. Well, thanks very much, Chad Sweet.
Thank you.
19-year-old Aisha Khan vanished after making